run faster, jump higher, and be alive and have more energy, right? You've got a company that's all about prevention. What does a young mom want to do for their family? They want to prevent things, right? Right? Prevention. And then you've got a company that helps people to restore, like in my case, overcome challenge and get back their life. How many people do you know want to have quality life? Okay, so you've got three parts to a company. You've got this huge 40-year strong company that's already done $20+ billion and already helped 40 million people. Does that mean anything to you? Is that a picture? Think about that. 40 years strong, $25 billion in sales, and already helped 40 million people. Is that a pretty good test market? You have to wrap that around your brain. Because when I talk to people, that's my message. I don't have to prove the products work. How can you exist for 40 years and do $20+ billion and have 40 million people if your products don't work? Yeah. I mean, seriously. I mean, obviously somebody likes their products, right? So when I'm talking to somebody, I want my initial conversation to be 30 minutes or less, just like Rick says. Keep it short. Because it's all about them. It's what you want out of life. Do you want to change? Or you want to work for that change? Here's that. Bridget. I met Bridget. Bridget. I love Bridget. You know what she did? She announced to the world that she is going to change her path and she's going to become an entrepreneur. You sent that letter out on Facebook to your whole world, didn't you? That's honest. I'm going to change the direction that I'm going, and I'm going to become an entrepreneur. That's what everyone in this room needs to do. They need to announce it to their family, their relatives, their friends, their whole world, their whole circle of world. They need to know that. They need to know exactly what it is you're doing in your path. Do you know that people don't join Deacon? I mean, when they're $60, they become. Do you know they ever know who the company is? They've never met the president back there. He's a fantastic guy, but they don't know that. They only know you. So who are they joining? They're joining you, and so you've got to get clear and precise where you're going, what your mission is, what you believe, because they're going to buy into that. Not everybody's like Bill. It'll take 3 years to study the products, right, Bill? But that happens too. Well, what about that? If you're a rocket scientist, you need to understand something. But I say, look, everybody buys junk, right? Has anybody ever bought any items that they thought were going to be fantastic and they turned out to work? Everybody does it. How many times have you bought a medicine that didn't work for you? And you know what? You can't take back your medicine. So I said, listen, it worked for me. There's a good chance it'll work for you, but I can't guarantee that. But why don't you buy it, use it, give it time to work, and let's just see what happens. Lots of evidence. 40 years, $25 billion, and 40 million people have already attested to the fact that it helped them. There's a good chance it probably is going to change your life, if you give it a chance. Just get that statement, but you've got to believe it in order to be able to say it. It can't just come out of your mouth. You've got to be a walking, talking, believing person that this is going to make a difference. And of course, this is where we come from. Also, work as a team. And that's not your team, that's everybody. We never say no to anybody. Everybody in this room who knows us knows we never say no. We'll help anybody from anywhere in the world. And that's the whole idea, is to work as a team. Because Nancy Clyde, I love you. Why wouldn't I help you? You're worthy of my time. Rick drove to Houston. He did a fantastic job. We drive to Austin, we drive to Bastrop. I don't care. It's because it's really all about you. It's all about you making a decision. And what is that decision? The decision is for you to go after what you want out of life. And we want you to encourage you to do that. And that's what we're all about. So just make that decision. Get it in your mind. The products are not on trial. The company's not on trial. Find 3 people. Help those 3 people go to 9. Help those people from 9 go to 27. What comes after 27? Guess what? 81. What comes after 81? See, a lot of money bills up. Yeah, 243. Build that organization. Just do it. Oh my gosh, it's amazing what happens. And think about a global network. If you really want to make a difference in somebody, we helped this young little girl that was 2 years old that had horrible CP. Now, I'm not saying the product's going to help every person with CP. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying they cured anything either. But I'm saying this little girl was just all tight and crippled like this and everything. And I watched Suzanne put magnetics all over this little girl. And we were thinking, hey, I didn't see a difference for 4 months. And it took me 14 months of using the products to gain my life back. 14 months is a very short time when you're talking about a lifetime, right? Okay? This girl was crawling in 2 weeks. Crawling. But see, I saw it. Seeing is believing, right? I saw it. I said, man, how many people in the world would want to help a little girl crawl through crawl? How many? And how many times would you want that to happen? Would you want to just do it once and go, I did it once? Once would be okay though, right? What if you could do it thousands of times all over the world? What is that? That's an army of people making the difference. And you right here in Texas, we can make that difference. All we got to do is step out on faith and know that, hey, some people are going to say no. It's okay. Some people are going to say, hey, I want to just buy some of the products. Send them to your website and let them buy it at retail and make some money. But you're looking for those 3 people that will go forward boldly and help you build a network. You just have to understand, it's a simple process. I didn't say anything about easy peasy. Did I? Just do it. But here's the deal. Contact me, contact Rick, contact the Fosters, contact Dave Johnson. Put those people to work as your team. I tell you all the time, if you're talking to somebody, that person's getting excited, pick up your phone and call one of us and let us connect to them. Just do it. It's just that, that's a simple plan, isn't it?
And that's part of the joy as leaders of doing this business, right, Rick? Right? Like that text you got, right? That's the joy.
And ask to know the people that you helped. Suzanne and I have reached out to our entire organization to let them send us emails to let us know the impact on what we did. What if we had chosen not to do this? How many people wouldn't be here in this room right now? How many people did we help in the beginning that got started to grow? If we hadn't done that, but think about that, how many tens of thousands of people over the last 18 years would not have gotten help if we had just kept our mouth shut? Yeah, I think it's a sin when people use our products and then don't tell anybody.
Absolutely.
Now, they have the right to do that, but I still think it's a sin. Don't get me wrong, they have the right to do that. They have the right to be quiet and boldly go for it, but, I think that's a sin. I think they should tell somebody. But I want to tell you, I love you. We love you. And we think that you can really make a difference if you just step out. And we're here to help you. We've gone through all the no's, and we've gone through all the positives, all the way to the point to the company recognizing it. I was so shocked when the company said we were consultants of the year. I was like, us? Suzanne was like, woo! Where were we going? And I was just sitting there, I was like flabbergasted. As a matter of fact, Jeff Eisen, y'all know who Jeff Eisen is right there. He got me and said, I thought you were going to pass out. Well, I was dumbfounded. I was like, it's amazing.
First time I've ever seen you without knowing what to say.
Yeah. I'm usually not speechless. This is true.
This is true.
Yes, it's true. Now, we've talked to a lot of people for a long time. Of course, you know what? In the beginning, I had fear of public speaking. I couldn't talk to 2 people at the same time. I'd go to a party and I'd sit over in the corner because I just wasn't good at, telling jokes and things like that. I mean, I was a nice guy and I observed everything, and I was invited to all the parties and stuff, but I just wasn't the outgoing person. So when they started putting a microphone in my hand like this, I would get really scared. I mean, positions, I would run from them. But, you know, people change. But you get around guys like this guy who can talk to, you know, anybody. Hey, I vote for Rick Murphy for president, by the way. I'm of the company of the country.